Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Well, hello there. My name is John. First, on the Browns, I wouldn't try to draft a quarterback in the first round. I would, if anything, in the first round, I would trade back and get more picks for the second and the third round. And who wants to bring Mr. Sanderson in? He's too small. We need a bigger quarterback with a big arm and who can play the game. And if anything, we need to do is do some trading. You get us some picks and fill up other positions like defensive end, pick up some more people for the secondary, offensive line, and the list goes long. But let's be smart about it.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Jeff, I would not trade back. I want a top 10 pick. I want a playmaker or a franchise left tackle. Those are the two things I'm looking at.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say, look, trade back, look, it is obviously always an option. The Browns are currently sitting 8. A couple of weird things could happen. The Jaguars and Titans still play again. One of those teams could get to a 4th win. And looking what the Browns have in front of them, there is, maybe a pretty good chance the Browns don't win again. The Jets could totally be, the Jets and find a way to win one more game, which would then kick, the Browns up again even higher. But the Browns do have 11 picks in this draft. They do have 11 picks. But the question would be is if you want to trade back, what two teams normally trade up into the top 10 for? Quarterbacks. There's only 2. And there is a really good chance that whatever Cleveland ends up, that those quarterbacks will be gone before the Browns or have a chance to trade their pick. Look, I'm not sure there's going to be a left tackle that's going to warrant where the Browns are. But, Abdul Carter put on a show in the Big Ten championship game. Mason Graham from Michigan is ridiculous. We don't know where Mike Hall is, and this could be a really big 4-week stretch here for Mike Hall coming back. But the Browns need another playmaker on this defensive line. So if it could be a Mason Graham, it could be an Abdul Carter, and you stay right where you are at and you take either one of those players. Mike Hall does develop. Maybe all of a sudden you have 3 pretty good playmakers on your defensive line. But I agree, for now, this is something probably where I think the Browns are going to remain locked in. Look, we still have free agency, trades, all of that stuff to go. Maybe your opinion can change then. But normally, and it's weird because I think this class is good. And I had, objections with some people last year. I think there's certain positional groups that are really good that are probably going to benefit the Cleveland Browns. But yes, if you're in top 10 and you're not going to get a quarterback and there's not necessarily a quarterback for anybody else to come get for you to get a couple more picks when you already have a boatload of them, you need impact. You're probably going to need a starting positional player with that pick. So then most likely you'll probably stay and make that pick.